Destination for the day's best sports shows. Tune in for the biggest personalities on the biggest stories, and don't miss us on The Herd weekdays at 12 Eastern. Catch it all right here Monday through Friday on FS1.
Cold and flu season. Try Vicks Sinex nasal spray. Works up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex nasal spray. Uses directed. It's when congestion strikes. So Rob Parker, the FS1 instigator, came on the show late last week, and he said it was over. He guaranteed Kansas City was going to win, and the Patriots thought that was very funny. So after the Patriots won, they put Rob Parker on the New England Patriots Twitter page. Take a look.
This is about Independence Day for NFL America. The reign of terror will finally be over. He hasn't won a road AFC championship game. They've lost their last three dating back to 2006.
Let me throw this at you. What if they do win?
I think I'm moving to Mexico.
And with that, Rob Parker joins us with his bag packed. Looks like a margarita.
A little something.
Little salt. Rob Parker, what do you have to say for yourself, Rob Parker? By the way, I'm going to Mexico in about a month and a half, so hopefully I'll see you there. I love Mexico.
Okay, me too. I can't wait. I might have to get a second job on building the wall if, depending on what's going on down there.
Let's not go there. Okay, they proved you wrong.
They did. I mean, they won the game. One thing you got to say, I've always said, pro sports has a short menu. It's wins and losses. So I give it to them. They won the game.
Yeah.
But again, this is the narrative I've been talking about, Colin, and you know I'm right. Tom Brady is the LOAT. He's he's the luckiest of all time. Now let's just relive that game a little bit. You know there was a couple of plays in there. The roughing the passer. You saw that.
That was a bad call.
Terrible call. That hurt Kansas City.
Well, whatever.
How about the Edelman? That ball hit his thumb. That ball hit his thumb.
Oh, cut Rob.
And normally they originally called it that it did hit him. And usually you need evidence to overturn it.
I thought it was obvious it didn't hit him.
I wasn't positive when I saw a couple of different angles. And then Tom Brady throws his third pick with a minute to go that would have iced the game for Kansas City. And you know what happens? Offside.
That's Kansas City's fault.
No, I get it. And it opens up the door for Tom Brady, and then he goes and does his thing. I've always said he's a great quarterback, but he's also one of the luckiest guys I've ever seen. Things always seem to line up for him. He always faces teams that just melt down. And Kansas City, I finally found out that the C in KC stands for choke. Come on, Colin. What was that? They have this high-powered offense. They get shut out in the first half at home. And Andy Reid, who you love.
I do.
You do. You think he's one of the best coaches in the NFL.
Yeah.
Andy Reid is officially the WACOT. Worst coach of all time. That's what he is. He can't win a big game. Come on, Colin. I want you to admit he can't win a big game.
Listen, I did think that they were, as a team, outplayed. I thought the physicality of the Patriots DBs on their receivers, doubling Tyreek Hill. I thought, I felt the same way with the Chargers. I thought, you know what? The Patriots staff came in here and did a number on the Chargers. I did think the first half, now I did think Andy Reid at half adjusted. The Chargers never adjusted. I did think they adjusted, but I thought the opening hour and a half, I thought New England outcoached them. I did.
Right. And then the other part is they lead the league, the Chiefs. They led the league in sacks, Colin, all year. They can't get to a 41 quarterback who's not mobile. They can't get to him at all. And if you give a quarterback of Tom Brady's caliber, time, and no pressure, he will pick you apart just like he did.
90 dropbacks in the last two games. He's been hit once.
Right.
Once. Been hit.
You know what I'm saying? So I give the Patriots, they won the game, they're in the Super Bowl. But really, Kansas City, terrible at home.
Isn't it amazing, though? New England's so well coached, and yet all these assistants that get jobs from the Belichick tree, none work. Bill O'Brien kind of works.
Well, this is the argument when people say that Bill Belichick is just the greatest coach ever. So what is his philosophy that these other coaches aren't taking with them. If Bill has a way of doing stuff, right? These guys have rubbed up against Bill for years, but none of them have been able to do anything. I mean, there's nothing but failure after failure when you talk about it. The only guy who maybe rubbed off on him a lot was probably Josh McDaniels, because he got busted for taping the team's walkthrough in London by the league. So that was the only guy. Other than that.
So if Belichick is overrated and Brady's overrated, then how are they doing this?
Most of it is because of the AFC lease. Let's just be honest. They've won 14 of the last 15. In every other division, there have been at least 3 champions, 3 teams to win the division.
Yeah.
Other than the AFC lease. That's the only place. And they've dominated. And then once you do that and you win and you get the top seed, then you only have to play 2 home games to get to the Super Bowl.
But if you were overrated, you'd lose those games sometimes.
Remember, they did go 10 years between Super Bowls before everybody says that it's a 20-year dynasty. Do you remember? They didn't win between 2004 and 2014. It was a 10-year window when they did not win a Super Bowl. So let's not say this is a 20-year dynasty. It's not.
All right. By the way, I do think you're going to enjoy Mexico because it's a beautiful country with amazing people. They got great food. And so you know what? Sports radio down there is, it's a little soccer heavy, but it's a really, the weather is terrific.
The weather is terrific.
I think you'll do great down there.
That's probably why he's packing light.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rob doesn't need much, a microphone and a suit. He weighs 80 pounds now since his diet. So that's how small his clothes are.
Exactly.
And my Speedo bathing suit, so that's all I pack.
Okay. You're not a panic button guy. A little crazy, but not a panic button guy. LeBron's now missed 32 days, 15 games. He's in his 15th year. Really his 18th if you count his playoff games. Lonzo Ball's hurt. Brandon Ingram's kind of normal, average player, not as good as we thought. Is it possible this is a little troubling for the Lakers and LeBron?
If I'm a Laker fan or a Lakers organization, I'm hitting the panic button. I'm panicked because, first of all, you don't know when LeBron's coming back. They keep, well, he's coming back. He's going to be evaluated.
The Lakers called it day-to-day initially.
Right.
It's 32 days.
It's 32 days from day to day. And I get it. It's a groin injury. But here's the other part. If you're one of those other stars out there and you finally see LeBron, an older player, is hurt, and the chances you see these guys as they get older, everybody gets hurt in the NBA. Everybody.
Think about this. LeBron, to even his best friend D. Wade, saw him get old, move.
Move, right.
LeBron's a businessman. He saw the Cavs, Kevin Love, little old, out. The bottom line here is LeBron has been the greatest opportunist, not blaming him, I think it's smart, in NBA history. The minute he thinks you're old...
Well, he can't utilize you right, and you can't help.
He's out. Well, why would Anthony Davis want to join injury-riddled Lonzo Ball? LeBron just had a major injury in his 15th year. LeBron may become a victim
of the same thing that he's always done. And I'm telling you, you got to take a look at it if you're a big-time star saying... Now, if LeBron's not healthy, look how bad this team is without LeBron. I'm going to come join this, and now I'm going to get the broken down LeBron. Is that the guy I want to join? And I always said, Colin, if they don't win the first 2 years, they're not winning. LeBron's not going to win in his 3rd and 4th year. It had to be the first 2 years.
No, listen, you and I do not agree on much. This is one of those where I do agree you're best served winning it in year 2. The first year, you find out who you got, you add a component. But I think what's happened in his departure is the rest of the league is watching the Lakers. And they're like, all right, who do they have? It's kind of Kyle Kuzma. That's kind of it. And the Lakers, if you trade Kyle Kuzma, then it's LeBron at 36, Anthony Davis, who doesn't shoot threes. Who's your 3rd best player?
That's the problem. And that's why I'm saying I think if you're the Lakers, this is like the last thing that you would have hoped is that LeBron wouldn't be able to stay healthy. And who knows? I guess he'll be back soon, but will it be too late? And will it be too late?
I think he's going to show up, but I think it's about another week and another 3 games. He has not had a full contact practice yet. Great seeing you. Thanks.
Always.
Good to see. Good. Enjoy the weather. And
Mexico. You didn't know I was bilingual, did you?
I did not, and I'm just so happy that you are. BuyMDrive.com. BuyMDrive.com. Code HERD. Find your prime. Be younger, stronger, stamina, vitality. BuyMDrive.com.